What's up, everybody? This is Chad Wick from MRCC, or Michigan RC Club. By request, I'm doing a video here on the LC Racing 1/14 scale buggy. Of course, it doesn't come stock like this. I put some Gone Bananas Racing Skinz Mini 8 wheels on it, just to keep it in the same ballpark as the Mini 8. We're going to go over setting it up on the Arrowmax setup stand, made for 1/10 scale cars, but you'll see you can do the 14 scales with it as well. Pretty easy to do, and it ensures that your car runs correctly every time. Get into this setup of this buggy. First, we'll take all the wheels off. This is something that I did to basically, this wheel is thinner than the LC Racing one, so with the nut it doesn't get tight enough. It hits the axle before tightening it down the wheel. So I threw this little wing post washer in there to make sure it has the right offset. I put it in there, and then just use your wheel nut to put it on there. It kind of sits in a little groove in there. And there you go. So we're going to do that all the way around. You get your steering trim put right back in the center before you finish up your setup. Get it set right at 0. One thing you want to make sure you do is put these on so that this hole is to the outside in the front and rear, so that you can attach these swivels here. Okay, so as long as it rests at 2 degrees, we're good. Then what I'll do is I'll flip it around to the front. Again, you should probably use a better surface when you're actually setting it up, but like I said, this will work for the video. Okay, and as you see, this is a 10 scale kit, and this is the toe-in bar. What happens here is it doesn't go all the way. It actually stops at this one and not this one like it's supposed to. But I mean, it's not rocket science. I just kind of pick it up and push it all the way, and that gives me an idea. And I'm running right now. It got knocked into about 3 degrees, and that's not good. Thing I want to hit on is people actually using the mini wings. The only problem with that is that you gotta drill your own holes, and I hate doing that because I hate when things aren't perfectly square, and it's gonna be kind of difficult to get it perfectly square because there's a slight curve here. But anyways, I like the stock wing. It seems to work really well, but it is just Lexan, and it is kind of frail. As you can see, she's already sitting kind of lopsided from some crashes, but these are pretty cheap. It seems to work a lot better. This kind of adds some weight in the rear, and I don't know, I just didn't like how it drove with this wing on it. It just seemed off. I don't know. But with this wing, it seems great. One thing I would definitely do with this car is change the shock oils. The shock oils in it are pretty thin. We like to do indoor off-road, and it's pretty bouncy. I mean, I don't know what they put in there, but I'm imagining it's 30, 35. But I mean, I would run at least a 35 in the back, 35 to 40. And then in the front, I would run anywhere from 40 to 50. Try to keep it, thick in the front. Keep things stable. And that'll keep it from bottoming out, because as you can see, I've had a little bit of issue with it bottoming out in the rear. And that's because of the shock oil. This is a Phat Bodies, body, whatever. I was kind of disappointed in this. It didn't come with any window mask, and there's no really too much of a line to follow, except for like right here, to actually cut one. And my shaky hands, boy, I was like all over here. I couldn't keep that straight, so that was kind of disappointing. And I just quickly cut this to put it on here. As you can see, it's not quite straight here. I'm gonna fix that, but here's another shot of what happens to lacquer when you paint it and it's cold. It kind of clouds up like that, so no big deal. It's a little mini basher. I gotta tell you, I love this car. This thing is so fast, it's not even funny. You might not think that that is fast, but I'll tell you what, that thing is screaming at full speed. Feel a lot of vibration in the wheels. Another thing I would probably do if I was going to race it would be to balance the wheels. I put electrical tape on the inside in here to make sure everything's balanced, and because when I punch it, there's a lot of wiggle, quite a bit of vibration there. It doesn't need to be there, and that's easily remedied. So when your car is set up right and everything is working right, you shouldn't have too many problems.